Same face, same genetics, same body you were born with. But 6 months from now, people treat you completely differently. Women hold eye contact a beat longer. Guys at work take you more seriously. Strangers are just warmer. Nothing changed except everything you actually control. I know because I lived both versions, the invisible one and the one people notice. And the gap between them wasn't surgery, wasn't luck, wasn't some genetic lottery I finally won. It was a stack of small, boring, repeatable fixes that most guys either don't know about or convince themselves don't matter. They matter. This is the physical glow up. Skin, hair, clothes, scent, fitness, posture, voice, broken down into what actually moves the needle, what's a waste of money, and what timeline you're really looking at. No fantasy transformations, no $1,000 wardrobes, just the stuff that works on a normal budget, explained by someone who started from completely average and figured it out the slow way. Let's get into it. You get judged fast. And I don't mean eventually, I mean fast. Princeton researchers found people form an impression of your face in about 1/10 of a second. That's before you've said a single smart thing, before your personality can carry. And here's the annoying part. When you look more put together, people automatically assume you're more competent, more trustworthy, even more capable. It's called the halo effect. And it still happens even when people know it's happening. Humans aren't as logical as they like to think. Shocking, I know. So this isn't about getting a new face in 90 days. It's about removing the obvious neglect signals that are blocking your best first impression. We're going to fix what you can actually control. Skin, hair, clothes, scent, fitness, posture, and your voice. One lever at a time. Then you stack them. That's where the same face, different life thing comes from. Skincare isn't extra. It's basic maintenance. And you're not behind the curve if you start now. About 52% of men in the US use facial skincare today, up from 31% in 2022. And with Gen Z guys, it's already around 68%. So yeah, the old men don't do that thing, it's gone. And it works for a simple reason. When your skin looks clearer and more even, people rate you as more attractive even if they can't explain why. There's research on this. An even skin tone is one of those quiet signals the brain likes. Here's the routine that gets you like 90% of the results. Cleanser, moisturizer while your skin's still a little damp, and SPF 30 or higher every single day. Timeline. 1 to 2 weeks, you look more alive. 4 to 6 weeks, most guys see real improvement. 12 weeks is where it starts looking like you actually take care of yourself. The classic mistake is buying 8 products, doing it for 10 days, and quitting. I did that. I've still got a faded acne scar on my cheek from when I thought more products meant faster results. 3 basics beat 10 random serums. Optional level 2, later, not day 1, add a beginner retinol. You can find one under $20, and it takes about 4 to 8 weeks to notice. Non-negotiable rule, make it so easy you'll do it on your worst day. That's the whole game. Hair is the frame for your face. Same guy, same face. One cut makes you look sharp, the other makes you look like you just gave up on the day. And listen, most bad haircuts aren't because the barber's terrible. It's because you walked in and said, just clean me up. That's not a request, that's a prayer. Here's what fixes it. Bring 2 or 3 reference photos, not one. 1 photo is a fantasy. 3 photos is a pattern. Then tell him what you actually like. How long on top, how tight on the sides, where the fade starts, and if you want it textured or slick. Use numbers. Guard number 2, half an inch, whatever. Not short, but not too short. And be honest about your life. If you're not styling your hair every morning, say that. Quick face shape cheat code. Round face. More height on top, tighter sides. Square. Tight sides, controlled volume, classic fades. Oval. Most styles work, so pick based on your hairline and how much effort you'll put in. Facial hair helps too. Research shows light stubble often reads more attractive short term, and fuller beards can read more relationship to people. Either way, keep it sharp or it just looks like neglect. And you don't need a celebrity barber. Average cut is $30 to $45. You just need one consistent barber and one consistent request. That's it. Here's the thing with clothes. Expensive doesn't read expensive when it fits like a tent. People can't always name why you look sharp, but studies show men in well-fitted, tailored-looking clothes get rated higher on basically everything. Competence, confidence, even trust. And no, you don't need a designer logo to pull that off. Make it easy on yourself. Build a small grab-and-go wardrobe. Call it 25 to 50 pieces over time, not a closet full of random mistakes. And use the 3-color rule. 2 to 3 colors max in one outfit. Stick to neutrals. Black, white, gray, navy, olive, beige. You'll look put together without thinking. The glow-up checklist is simple. Shoulders and sleeves actually fit, waist isn't ballooning, and your pants don't puddle on your shoes. Clean shoes beat trendy shoes. And one simple layer, overshirt, bomber, denim jacket, adds structure fast. Under $150? 2 fitted neutral tees, 1 casual jacket, 1 dark jean or chino that fits, 1 clean neutral sneaker, 1 basic belt. That's what people can see. Now let's talk about what they notice without realizing it. Now scent. This one's funny because people notice it, but they don't always know they noticed it. There was a study where guys who wore fragrance reported higher confidence, and women rated them as more attractive than the unscented guys, even when nobody told them fragrance was involved. That's the invisible halo. Biggest mistake? You spray like you're trying to disinfect a locker room. Or you mix 3 different scents and wonder why it feels off. Keep it simple. 1 fragrance. Rule of thumb. 1 to 4 sprays, depending on how strong it is. Neck, wrist, inside elbow. And don't rub your wrists together. Just let it dry. Put it on after a shower, and even better after moisturizer, so it lasts. And no, you don't need a $120 bottle. There are solid options under $25 to $40. Some are made by the same noses behind the pricey stuff. I grabbed a $20 drugstore bottle just to test it. 3 compliments in a week. My $60 one was real quiet. Actually, drop your go-to fragrance in the comments, especially if it's under 40 and gets compliments. I know some of you have found ridiculous steals. Let's talk fitness, because 90 days won't turn you into a movie character. But it will make you look more solid, stand taller, and your shirts will start fitting like you actually meant to buy them. The fastest visible win isn't huge muscle. It's shoulders sitting back, a tighter look through your chest and arms, and your waist not fighting your belt. And yes, beginner progress is real. A lot of guys can add around 4 to 7 pounds of muscle in the first 3 months if they're consistent. Some people get more. Strength can jump 50% or more on big lifts because your body learns the movement fast. Here's the timeline. Weeks 1 to 4, you're sore, hungrier, and suddenly stronger. Weeks 5 to 8, you start seeing shape and better posture. Weeks 9 to 12, you move better, look leaner, and feel different. Keep it simple. 3 full body workouts a week. Squat, hinge, push, pull. Write your numbers down and try to beat last week, even a little. Gym anxiety is normal. The fix isn't be confident, it's show up with a plan. Start on machines if you need to. Food in 1 sentence. Protein, reasonable calories, repeatable meals. And here's the truth. Most guys quit at 2 weeks because they expected a mirror miracle. Don't play the 2-week game. Play the 90-day game. I was skinny fat when I started. Couldn't do 1 clean pull-up. Week 7 was when my shoulders finally started filling out a t-shirt. If you're still listening right now, you're already ahead of most guys. If this is helping, subscribe so you don't miss part 2 on the social side. And hit like if you want more men to actually see this and stick with it. Here's the free multiplier most guys ignore. You don't need a new face to look more attractive. You need to look like you belong in your own body. That's posture and voice. And this isn't just confidence talk. There was a study in PNAS, over 3,000 speed dating interactions. And every step up in open, relaxed posture almost doubled your odds of getting a yes. Almost doubled. Just by how you held yourself. So keep it simple. Shoulders down and back, chest open, hands visible, feet planted. Stop shrinking, arms folded tight, elbows glued to your ribs, head down like you're trying to disappear. Walk a little slower, not dramatic, just stop rushing everywhere. Even if you're late, rushing reads nervous. Eye contact? Hold it 1 beat longer, then break calmly. Relax your face. No forced grin. Give it 4 to 8 weeks and people will notice. Around 3 months, it starts to feel normal. Now voice. Most guys talk too fast, go up at the end like it's a question, and fade out. Research does show deeper voices get judged as more attractive, but forcing it sounds fake. The real win is breathing from your belly, slowing down, and finishing your sentences. 2 to 4 weeks, you'll hear a difference. 2 to 3 months, it sticks. I caught myself rushing through a sentence at a coffee shop yesterday. Old habit. I slowed down mid-thought. People didn't react. They just listened. That's the point. Here's the honest 90-day reality check. The outside changes first. People look at you longer. You get more eye contact. Cashiers, coworkers, women, guys, everybody's just a little warmer. Not because you became a different human, because you stopped giving off "I don't take care of myself" signals. But the real win is inside. You stop feeling like you're auditioning for basic respect. Your habits finally match the guy you're trying to be. And that does something to your head. There's even research on this. One survey found about 74% of people who prioritized grooming said they felt more attractive, and that tracked with higher confidence. Makes sense. Confidence hits different when it's earned, not forced. Now listen, the physical glow-up is the entry ticket. The outcome gets decided when you open your mouth. Presence, conversation, flirting, boundaries, and taking a no without falling apart. So if you want the social side, what to say, what not to do, and how to carry it, click the next video. It's part 2.